because if you look at it long enough, it really does inspire you to go deeper and deeper into the jungle. Now, as we go around the bend here, we're leaving the Amazon. We're going to be on the Congo River in the deepest, darkest part of Africa. I made arrangements for a pygmy welcoming party up ahead here, but I don't see any pygmies. Not much of a party either, huh? Something must have scared them all away. Let's see if we can figure out what that was. Huh. Place is deserted, isn't it? Must have been something pretty scary, probably pretty big. Oh, and there it is, right there in that tree. It's a giant python. You know, they can grow up to 33 feet long here in the jungle, and I hear they can develop quite a crush on you. Now, right over here, the main reason, you never leave your door unlocked in the jungle. Unwanted guests. Couldn't get my Jeep started this morning. Looks like those guys finally got it to turn over, huh? They used a monkey wrench. Either that or they called Triple Ape. That's what I would have done. I love those guys. Well, we've now left the Congo. We are on the Nile River, longest river in the world. It just goes on for Niles and Niles and Niles. And look what we've got right here. It's an African bull elephant. Now, you know how I know that he's an African elephant, right? We're in Africa. And right here, my friend Shorty, I'm teaching him tricks. Let's see how he does. Say hello, Shorty. Louder than that, Shorty. And squirt water, Shorty. Oh, just kidding. Maybe next time. We're still working on that one, so remember that the next time you're on your next trip. Now, when elephants trample through the vegetation, they leave paths that the other animals can follow, like these here in the African belt. We've got giraffes, impalas, zebras. I don't know what those guys are down front there. Somebody told me they were new. I thought they'd been here for a while. That Pride Alliance is demonstrating the first law of the jungle, survival of the fittest. Over here on the other side of the rocks, the this is not what I was expecting. Not at all. I don't know what's going on here. I'm very confused. I've never seen so many rocks on the beach. Well, we are in crocodile country, so please be sure to keep your hands inside the boat. Look at this, two of my favorites. The big guy here is old Smiley. He's almost 100 years old. Right next to him, his girlfriend Ginger. Look at how cute she is. She's not nearly as old as he is. Not even close. I'm not judging though. They're just an old pair of Crocs. No big deal. Look at this though. This is a big deal. Another waterfall. Everybody lean in here. Don't want to lose anybody. This is Schweitzer Falls, named after that famous African explorer, Dr. Albert Falls. Now, people are always asking me how I landed this job here at the Jungle Cruise. I just tell them, plain to see, I took a crash course. Most of the time, I'm just winging it. Like when we're going into the hippo pool. Now, hippos are very dangerous animals, one of the most dangerous animals in the jungle. They charge without warning. Some people say they charge when they wiggle their ears, and some people say they charge when they stop wiggling their ears. I say, you really don't need to worry about these guys. We only take cash in this part of the jungle. Not out of the woods yet. Up ahead, dancing natives. That's usually a pretty good sign of attacking natives. You don't believe me? Check out that canoe right there. That was my last crew. Nice folks, but what a bunch of boneheads. Now, I really don't trust these guys. They like to hide behind the hill over here, sneak up on us when we're not looking. So everybody be very alert. Don't want them to surprise us because they're headhunters. Oh no, look, it's an ambush from the left. Everybody get down. Come on, everybody down. Don't worry about looking stupid. That's my job. I'm taking care of that part for all of us. All right, I think we're safe. I have a real treat for you here. Something you've probably never seen before. May never see this again. The backside of water. Looks just like the front, doesn't it? I promise, that really was the back. Well, we've changed continents once again. We're on the Mekong River in Cambodia, Southeast Asia. Up ahead is one of the many temples built by the Khmer Empire, which ruled this area for 7 centuries. Something's not quite right, though. It looks like there's been an earthquake. This is not the normal entrance into the temple. I don't know, guys. What do you think? This could be dangerous. Should we go? Yes? Yes? All right, I've heard that a little danger is good for your heart. Let's go check it out. Everyone needs to be seated. You need to remain seated at all times, please. Thank you. Tunnel here. I think that means we made it out okay. We didn't lose anybody back there, did we? If you're not here, raise your hand. Well, don't worry, we'll be back for you in just a couple of weeks, maybe. Meanwhile, look what we've got up here. It's the secret bathing pool of a herd of Indian elephants. Now you can tell these are Indian elephants because their ears are so much smaller than their African cousins. Go ahead, stare all you want, take pictures too. They all have their trunks today, it's okay. Check out Miss Big Shot up there on the rock with her own private shower and the cute little squirts down front there. Aren't they precious? Oh, and speaking of showers, look at this guy here. I think he's got his eye on us. I'm getting out of his way real quick before he has a chance to oh no, look at this guy here. I think, yikes, we are in big trouble here. I'm just gonna get out of here. Hopefully they won't do anything for you. Oh no, there he is again. Everybody duck. What a relief. I guess they both just forgot to pack their trunks that time. Now we have over 500 different species of tropical plants here at the Jungle Cruise, and while we're in this nice quiet spot, I'd like to point out a few of my favorites. That one. That one. That one right there. I especially like the leafy green one there at the top of the hill. You know, the one with the big flowery thing on the top of it. That's my favorite. Now, no trip to the jungle is complete without a visit with our old friend up here, Trader Sam. He is the head salesman at the Jungle Gift Shop. As you can see, sales have been shrinking. So he's running a special. 2 of his heads for one of yours. Any takers? Come on, any way you slice it, you come out ahead. Yeah, I probably wouldn't trust him either. I've heard he's a real cutthroat businessman. He does throw great parties, though. I went to one of his parties last week. I mean, I was invited, and of course I had to work that day. So I got off work and I went and picked up my boyfriend, and we went over to Sam's party. But we were so late when we got there, all that was left was cold shoulder and finger sandwiches. It's true. Sam came up to me and told me that his wife made a great stew, but he really misses her now. And I said, that's okay, Sam. I am a vegetarian. I only eat vegetables. And he goes, what a coincidence. I'm a humanitarian. You know, I was just joking about that. I don't have a boyfriend. We are approaching the most dangerous and terrifying part of the whole trip. It's our return to civilization. My attempt to dock the boat. When we get up to the dock and the boat comes to a stop, I'd like everybody that's sitting on this side of the boat to get out the front door here. This side of the boat, walk around and go out the back door. If you step out of the boat and your shoe fills up with water, that probably means you got out on the wrong side of the boat. You're gonna have to get back in and start all over again. Also, For those of you sitting on this side, please do not try to cross over the seats in the middle of the boat. It's kind of a safety thing. You could trip and fall, or you could bump your head on the speakers, and they are very, very hard to replace. Original equipment. We can't even get parts anymore. And that is a fire hazard, by the way, too. So, because, well, if you decided to go ahead and step over those seats and you tripped and fell and hit your head, I'd probably point and laugh, and then I'd get fired. and you know, please don't tempt me, because I really need this job. I have cats that depend on me. Yeah, lots and lots of cats. That may be why I can't find a boyfriend. What are they doing up here? They're just taking way too long. All right, that's good. I think we're almost ready to move now. All right, now, as we approach the dock up here, guys, please be sure to keep your arms, elbows, fingers, and toes inside the boat. Don't want anyone to experience any unnecessary peer pressure. Get it? Peer pressure.
Oh.
Yeah, I knew you'd get it. And one last thing. That would be the same thing I told my son on his 18th birthday. And you know, sometimes this chokes me up a little bit, so bear with me. Get out. Oh, wait, where is my southern hospitality? Y'all get out, bless your hearts. Thanks for riding with me. Thanks for laughing at my jokes. If you didn't laugh, thanks for not throwing things.